Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This will get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, analysts are now starting to estimate the cost to the US economy of their upcoming tariff policies. But first, the S&P Global American Services PMI rose in December to its strongest expansion since March 2022. But their manufacturing downturn deepened, with manufacturers reporting falling output and higher prices. New factory orders fell sharply, extending the decline to a sixth consecutive month. The divergence makes the service sector jump look like a sugar rush, one that could come with a hangover. A New York Fed study of whether large tariff hikes protect US firms has found the opposite in a detailed survey. This is no surprise to economists, and they suggest that the next round is also likely to hurt American firms further. Further own goals for American manufacturing are on their way. Others say it'll shrink their US GDP by 1%. That would be a $300 billion hit. North of the border, Canadian Finance Minister has resigned suddenly, throwing its economic agenda into a tailspin. Disagreement of how to frame Canada's policies when Trump comes to power in the US seems to be at the heart of the matter there. Across the Pacific in Japan, their November PMIs revealed that their factory sector is now barely contracting, an improvement from October, and their services sector is now expanding faster. And China's new house prices shrank by 5.7% year on year in November, but their industrial production rose 5.4% in November from the same month a year ago. At the same time, though, electricity production only rose 0.9% on the same basis. So that does undermine somewhat the validity of the industrial gains. And that low gain does match the headwinds narrative they've been talking about, and their industrial production data seems to ignore that, and their weak PMIs. Something's not quite right. In Europe, Moody's unexpectedly downgraded France's credit rating from AA2 to AA3, citing concerns over deteriorating public finances amid political instability. For reference, Moody's rates New Zealand and Australia each separately at AAA, although perhaps they will review ours after Thursday's GDP result. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at just on 4.40%, little change from this time yesterday, and the price of gold will start today at $2,651 an ounce, up $4 from yesterday. Oil prices are down 50 US cents at just on $70.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is down almost $1 to $73.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today still just on 57.8 US cents, but that's up 20 basis points from yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're now up 10 basis points at 90.7 Australian cents. Against the euro, also up 10 basis points at 55 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 67.8 to be up 20 basis points from yesterday at this time. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.